Howdy folks, welcome back to Bucketheadzz. What's poppin'? Today we're reviewing the bucket I was most excited for from the Toy Story 5 release. Here is the Buzz Lightyear High-Tech Edition, complete with Buzz Lightyear himself. But is this bucket worth it? That's quite a question. So without further ado, let's get to the lab. First off, as far as I know, this is an AMC-exclusive. It goes for $45 plus shipping online or $50 at my local AMC. So definitely on the higher end for theater merch collectibles. Especially because you could have gotten that awesome Buzz Lightyear combo bucket we reviewed last week for half the price at way more theaters. The value here is not what it should be, but that comes down mostly to quality, and we'll get to that in a moment. So for right now, let's go straight to X Factor. Now, X Factor on this channel is inherently subjective. And because my favorite Toy Story movie is Toy Story 2, where you have that scene where you see all the buzzes in their packaging in Al's Toy Barn, I was really excited for this bucket because I wanted to own one of those buzzes myself when I was a kid. However, again, the quality here is not the best, but the real disappointment when it comes to X Factor is Buzz himself. I've seen some advertisements that say this bucket comes with a Buzz action figure. That's not true. There's no action here. There are no movable joints, his wings don't come out, he just stands there looking like Wonder Woman. He doesn't even have a helmet though. His base does click into a relatively sturdy holder, but the reality is, he's just a simple statue, and it feels more like something you'd get at the dollar store, not like a premium collectible. So that's very disappointing. For practicality here, there's not much to say. The bucket itself is fine. It's relatively compact once you take Buzz out of it, and it'll hold at least a medium popcorn with relative ease, and it should be pretty easy to clean. It is hand wash only, which is par for the course, but as a popcorn receptacle, it's fine. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the quality. As I've been hinting at, the quality here is a major letdown. I honestly don't know what Golden Link was thinking, but the high-tech edition sticker on mine already looks like it wants to peel. And even worse, my bucket came with these weird colored splotches that look like paint transfer from the figure on the inside. Now, I was given this thing wrapped in bubble wrap, so it wasn't like it got knocked around in the back of the theater and that's how it got damaged. It looks like it's shipped that way. I also don't know where these paint splotches came from. I looked for signs of paint transfer on the figure and I couldn't find any. From my research, it does seem like these blemishes are pretty common and are not part of the design, but maybe somebody can correct me in the comments. The ship itself is decent, other than the high-tech banner that looks like it'll peel off if you look at it wrong. The thrusters on the bottom do look kind of cheap, and the translucent plastic did get scratched up when I tried to remove the paint splotches with a soft spun, but overall the bucket is just a massive disappointment. It's hard to open, and at least mine appears to have been damaged with these weird blemishes. If this was a $30 bucket or a $25 bucket, I wouldn't balk at this. But at $50, I expect significantly higher quality. Well, that's the review, guys. Unfortunately, what we have here is a bucket that exemplifies our lowest possible rating here on Bucketheadzz. It's too expensive, it comes with a lackluster figurine, and at least my bucket came damaged or defective. So I hate to say it, but the Buzz Lightyear High-Tech Edition is a bucket full of bad decisions. Well, if you liked the review, like it here on YouTube. If you really liked it, subscribe and join the Bucket Brigade today. This is Josh saying to infinity and beyond.